Here's some philosophical question for you. Is it messed up if you're into Shazam romantically? I ask because Bonnie from One Piece is a character that's not really an adult. She's actually a kid that used the age fruit to grow up. So is it really messed up if you're into that? It is, according to some people apparently. They even send death threats to the animator. This person makes an outrage post over Bonnie and how it's messed up that she's 12. The community notes came in and said, well, actually, this person is okay when kids get involved in straight up criminal adult situations. Odd thing for the community notes to care about, but okay then. At the end of the day, it's fiction. I mean, let's be real. One Piece creators and their fans wouldn't go out of their way to diddle real kids. If you think otherwise, for one of the most popular anime in existence, you should probably check yourselves off the net.
Step away from the screen, go outside, get some fresh air.
That's just one example where people think that whatever you like in fiction will reflect your reality. But don't worry, it continues. Before we get to them, this video is brought to you by all these wonderful people. You guys are fantastic. If you want to see your names among these legends, then check out the links down below. Just $1 and you have supported this channel immensely. Seriously, thank you so much. And now, let's get to more obsessively fictional people being dumb. Antis, basically. Fiction is not reality, and I don't understand why people treat them the same. I mean, there are lots of fans of wholesome cartoons that are the most toxic people imaginable, and yet we have loads of rock fans who are actually the nicest people ever. Even in cases where it's already separate, some people still can't seem to do that.
Playing sibling in a show/movie than dating in real life is foul. I'm sorry.
No, it's not foul. It's perfectly normal because fiction is not reality and reality is not fiction. Then again, we're living in current years, so I guess the distinction is lost amongst the Zoomers and alphas out there. I mean, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are married in Godzilla 2014. Just saying. That's another example where people can't tell the difference between fiction and reality. Some are taking it so far that we might as well just tackle it directly. Here we go again. Let's get this over with.
Throughout history, fiction was or is used to push ideologies, from racism to war propaganda.
Propaganda treats their fictional content as real, fiction treats their fictional content as fiction. Next.
So why do y'all think it somehow doesn't work when it comes to fictional media like anime?
Because if it does work, then most people that watch anime are predators and criminals, including you.
Broships are fine, it won't affect anyone. Wait till your younger sibling or cousin get groomed.
They won't, because they never interact with adults on the net. Kids can't get groomed with even the most kid-friendly stuff, not just problematic fiction. The groomers are the issue, not the fiction, you moron.
Once you ask them why they didn't speak up, don't be surprised when they tell you, I saw Child X Adult online and I thought it was normal, so I didn't say anything.
That kid has not been parented well and they need help. That's why it's better to ban them off the platform or zero interactions on the platform with anyone ever. This argument of fiction affecting reality is always tackled by people with the least amount of intelligence that simplifies complex issues. Fiction does affect reality, but not in the way that people think. It is though. These examples in real life prove that. No, it doesn't. Let's tackle them, shall we? This section is baffling. The first one is based on a bogus study about how fiction can make you a worse person, and the rest of them say that fiction can make you a better person? Which one is it? Then you got into the negative impacts. These are all crimes committed by careless morons or mentally ill people. If you point at the fiction as the problem instead of the person, you are a next level moron. Then you got the next claim. No, fiction doesn't make people racist. Never attribute people's sole reason of bigotry to fiction. That is an insulting simplification of a complex problem, which is pretty much what this whole thing is. It's an insulting simplification. Fiction does impact reality, but not in a way that you think, because if it does, most of us will be murderers and criminals by now. It is frustrating to deal with antis who genuinely think that fiction will cause people to commit real-life crimes when we have billions of people watching movies and playing video games that are violent in nature and not committing crimes. Believing in something stupid is one thing, but acting on that stupidity is another. This exchange, it's enlightening to say the least.
People being accused of pedophilia is a meme to you? Yeah, how long have you been on the internet?
No, you dumbass. People being accused of pedophilia is not a meme. It is a serious accusation to throw around at people that should be substantiated with evidence. No, liking anime characters does not count. Otherwise, you'd be seeing anime fans committing crimes everywhere, which they don't. If you treat the whole thing as a meme, then you are not treating the subject matter with a level of seriousness that it should be treated with. The fact that these people throw accusations willy-nilly and not report the accused to the police is even more reason why this whole thing is stupid. And not not to mention dangerous and life-ruining. Getting tired of these anti-hooplas, so let's get into the other hooplas. This one involves someone being punished for positivity. That's new. Why are people still playing Overwatch 2? Is it to keep up the momentum of the existence of their adult content? This person apparently got banned from Overwatch 2 because they were being too nice. How? By saying yippee, like their Earthworm Jim or something. Yippee! The game also cited that the person used words like GG, yippee, and nice shot. I think it's the GG part that got the person banned and not the yippee. But even so, why would Activision Blizzard punish this person for this delinquency? Or more accurately, lack thereof? Never change, Activision Blizzard. Can't wait for the utter destruction of your company and the flourishing of the adult content of your characters by people who actually give a damn. Seriously, fan content really makes up the existence for a lot of games these days. MiHoYo games certainly count. Do we have a Hoyoverse hoopla? Ah, yes, more classic Hoyoverse hoopla. This time it involves Honkai's Bronya, who in this fan art kisses Gepard. This causes some outrage because Bronya is a lesbian. How dare you turn her straight? Okay, me hearing Hoyoverse characters being canonically gay is me hearing that the pigs are raining from the sky. But for once, I have to give props to the gay shippers. Bronya and Seal did have a canon kiss in the backstory comic at Impact 3rd, and their relationship continues in Star Rail as well. So there's more canonical substance than the usual Hoyoverse shipping discourse. But even if the pairing is canon, so what? Shippers don't care if the ship is canon or not. Heck, shippers don't care about anything, really. They ship anyone to anything. Even the ones that say you can't turn the gays straight are turning the straights gay. Most adult fan content of Judy from Cyberpunk are straight, even though she's canonically a lesbian. We deal with this all the time. Don't cry when it's your favorite ship.
They do know we're brothers, right?
Doesn't seem to matter.
Let's end this collection of anti-hooplas and gay hooplas with a very wholesome happening. Whew, these Fujoshis are nigh unstoppable. This TikTok post is crying over the fact that the fandom of a Chinese series called Heaven's Official Blessing will have fangirls that love men being gay with each other. I'm kinda curious, why do these boy-loving Fujoshis invade this fandom? Let me look at this novel. Oh. Gee, I wonder why the Fujoshis are loving this novel. Some fandoms do not embrace the Fujoshis. Some, however, absolutely do. This is the Kagura Bachi fandom. It's the manga with the guy in the katana. The reception is incredibly wholesome. Everyone was like, yes, the Fujoshis found this manga. This manga will be big. And to be fair, a lot of stuff Fujoshis like tends to get popular. So yeah, if the Kagura Bachi fandom sees this as a win, good for them. And hey, as far as I'm concerned, more hot boys is a win. And if the girls love them hot boys, we're gonna get a lot more hot boys in the future. And that's all for the video today. If you like this video, you can go ahead, click the like button, and subscribe for more. Don't forget to check out my ABB Show channel, link down below. Go subscribe. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.